Have you ever wondered how to truly enjoy your golden years without the stress and negativity that often comes with aging? In this video, we'll explore essential strategies for creating a safe and comfortable environment after 65, choosing meaningful relationships, and avoiding the common pitfalls that can drain your energy and happiness. Discover how to maintain your well-being, embrace sincere connections, and fully savor the peace and joy you deserve in your later years. By watching until the end, you'll gain valuable insights and practical tips to help you live honestly, stay free from unnecessary troubles, and make the most of this precious chapter of your life. Don't miss out on learning how to transform your golden years into a time of true fulfillment and serenity. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. In the golden years of life, especially after reaching 65, it becomes a profound priority to guard the peace, freedom, and dignity that we've spent decades building. It's tempting to believe that loneliness or insignificance are the inevitable choices as we age, but this mindset couldn't be further from the truth. This stage of life offers us a unique opportunity to cultivate a serene, meaningful existence. However, to protect this precious tranquility, we must consciously steer clear of negative influences, especially the toxic world of gossip, a force that can quietly erode our inner peace. Gossip, by its nature, thrives on turmoil and trouble, and those who participate in it are often the most restless, seeking drama and excitement at the expense of truth or compassion. People who engage in gossip are frequently the same ones sowing seeds of trouble in their own lives and the lives of others. Their words are like waves of negativity, rippling through social circles, fueled by envy, judgment, and discontent. To be caught in such conversations, even if only as a listener, risks pulling us into a web of negativity and discontent. For us, in this precious stage of life, allowing such influences into our lives does nothing but drain us emotionally and mentally. It's crucial to remember that nothing good, no peace or contentment, can come from aligning ourselves with such energy. Instead, we end up feeling mentally fatigued, our spirits bruised by the weight of unnecessary drama. Consider where truly wise, forward-thinking people choose to gather. Rarely are they found in the company of gossipers, where talk is cheap and truth is often distorted. Environments rife with gossip tend to attract those seeking power, status, or wealth, people who sometimes are willing to trample others in their pursuit of success. Such venues, social gatherings, workplaces, or even family events dominated by gossip, are like stages for people to showcase their ambitions, often at the expense of others' dignity. For those of us who are older, wise with experience, and hungry for peace, these environments may be all too familiar. Yet, just because we find ourselves amidst gossip does not mean we must internalize it. We have the hard-won insight to choose our responses carefully, to detach ourselves from the pull of such harmful influences, and to walk a path of tranquility even within chaos. The price of engaging in gossip and conflict is steep. If we're not careful, we become the very thing we disdain, unknowingly spreading rumors, judging others harshly, and even resenting those who seem happier or more at peace. Gossip tarnishes our spirit, drains our energy, and can leave us feeling isolated and embittered. The more we feed into these cycles, the harder it is to find joy in simple things and to connect meaningfully with others. Relationships suffer, as do our emotional well-being and physical health. To protect the sanctity of our later years, we must cultivate the habit of distancing ourselves from such environments, choosing instead those that lift us and that bring us quiet joy and solace. Life's troubles often arise from our own choices, as much as they do from the actions of others. This simple truth grows clearer with time. If we choose to stay away from places and people who thrive on gossip, our hearts and minds will feel lighter. There's wisdom in selecting friends and communities that reflect the kind of peace we wish to embody, in spending time in environments that nourish rather than deplete us. At this age, our energy is precious, It deserves to be preserved for experiences that bring us warmth, joy, and comfort, not for navigating the negativity of others. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. We must embrace the fact that peace is a choice. As the business world teaches, money loves noise, but peace loves quiet. True, enduring tranquility resides in silence, in distance from conflict and drama. By refraining from places that buzz with gossip and judgment, we sidestep unnecessary confrontations and maintain our dignity. The peace we gain is worth every bit of restraint. In these later years, our lives are enriched not by wealth or fame but by a sense of calm, by relationships that bring us peace, and by the quiet joys that remind us of life's beauty. Let us resolve to seek these quiet joys, invest our time in people and places that add beauty to our lives, and walk away from anything that disrupts the peace we've worked so hard to find. Embrace environments that allow us to feel at ease, surrounding ourselves with those who reflect kindness and calm. As we age, let us become beacons of wisdom and serenity, choosing every day to live in alignment with the peace we hold so dear. This is how we honor ourselves, our time, and our journey forward. We often experience a subtle, almost instinctual feeling known as the first impression. This fleeting moment isn't merely about appearances. It's a deep, intuitive reaction to the energy shared between ourselves and a new person or environment. When you meet someone for the first time or step into an unfamiliar space, you receive an impression that can be difficult to articulate yet feels remarkably real. This first impression isn't just about what the eyes see. It's about the unseen interaction of energies, a merging of atmospheres that either feels harmonious or disruptive. When the energies between yourself and this new presence align, the impression is positive and uplifting. However, when they clash, you may feel unsettled, instinctively sensing a misalignment, almost as if your spirit itself is rejecting the encounter. For people who value honesty and integrity, the effect of these impressions can be especially pronounced. Imagine yourself as someone who cherishes simplicity, someone who has no time for deceit or superficiality. A friend invites you to a gathering, a place you suspect may be filled with pretense, but you think, it's just one time. What could it hurt? Often, we convince ourselves that trying something new, even if it doesn't seem to align with our values, is harmless. We tell ourselves we should be open-minded and flexible, and so we accept the invitation, believing that a single experience won't disturb the peace we've worked hard to cultivate. But, unexpectedly, the moment you step into this environment, there's an instant clash of energy, a sense that the atmosphere is clouded, heavy, or simply unwelcoming. This feeling may seem minor at first, but over time, these environments can subtly begin to influence our lives in ways we don't expect. They leave small marks on our spirits, sowing seeds of unease that can sprout into real-life disruptions, obstacles, or even a decline in our fortunes. When we repeatedly expose ourselves to places where our energy is out of sync, we risk inviting unnecessary struggles into our lives. Just as food nourishes the body, the environments we choose nourish or deplete our spirits. Over time, the toll of stepping into spaces that don't align with us builds up. Our minds grow weary, our inner peace is eroded, and the small obstacles we once dismissed as random become a persistent theme. This subtle but steady erosion can ultimately shape our path, turning what could have been a peaceful journey into one riddled with unnecessary challenges. It's a profound reminder that the places we inhabit and the people we surround ourselves with carry far more weight than we often acknowledge. To live in alignment with one's true self, especially as someone who values honesty and simplicity, we must choose our environments wisely. Imagine the difference it makes to spend your time in places that mirror your authentic nature. If you are a person who finds joy in simplicity, honesty, and genuine interactions, then seek out environments that reflect these qualities. Let yourself be drawn to places that feel humble, places that invite you to relax rather than impress. On the other hand, if your heart resonates with refinement, elegance, and sophistication, allow yourself to inhabit spaces that celebrate these qualities. When we honor who we are by aligning our surroundings with our inner nature, we nourish our spirit, fostering a sense of belonging and contentment that is difficult to replicate. Before stepping into any new space, whether it's a social gathering, a workplace, or even a casual meeting, take a moment to tune in with yourself and ask, does this place feel like it aligns with me? Do I feel comfortable sharing my energy here? This small practice of self-checking can be transformative. If you feel an internal yes, then embrace the experience fully, letting yourself connect deeply and genuinely. But if you feel hesitation, take that as a gentle nudge from your inner wisdom. Your intuition is signaling that this environment may not nourish you, that it may drain or disturb your inner balance. Choosing to listen to this quiet guidance can save you from discomfort, protect your well-being, and help you preserve the peace you hold so dearly. Life, at its core, is beautifully simple. It's a series of choices about where to go, who to be with, and what energies to allow into our lives. By staying true to our inner needs and avoiding spaces that clash with our energy, we create a kind of sanctuary around ourselves. This doesn't just protect our peace but actively supports our good fortune, allowing us to feel lighter and less burdened by the weight of other people's negativity or artificial values. Over time, these choices add up, shaping a life of ease, harmony, and quiet strength. It's crucial, then, to make conscious decisions about where we spend our time. Avoid places where deceit or dishonesty thrive, for these environments are often rooted in insecurity and lack integrity. Instead, choose spaces and relationships that feel genuine. Remember, peace and good fortune aren't random. They are the result of careful, loving choices that we make daily. Embrace environments that honor your authenticity, and in return, you'll find that life unfolds with more grace and less resistance. This is how we preserve our inner light, how we ensure that our later years are filled not with turmoil but with a serene, profound satisfaction that comes from living in harmony with ourselves. Turning 65 often brings a unique awareness of relationships that may have grown uncomfortable, even within our family circles. It's a quiet yet profound shift. People once close to you may begin to seem distant or even indifferent. If you find yourself questioning whether to visit someone who now shows disinterest, take this discomfort seriously. Such tension is rarely coincidental. Rather, it suggests a deeper misalignment of destinies, a natural divergence in your life paths. Continuing to push for closeness when that connection feels forced can lead to emotional strain and even personal setbacks. The peace you've worked so hard to build in this stage of life deserves protection, and sometimes, maintaining distance is the most respectful and wise choice for both you and them. When genuine feelings fade, replaced by facades and empty conversations, it's a signal that the relationship may no longer serve a meaningful purpose. Clinging to such a connection, hoping it might rekindle, can lead to disillusionment and unnecessary heartache. Choosing to part ways isn't always easy, but it can be the best decision. People, at any age, deserve to live true to their nature. In youth, many may have played roles to fit into social circles, achieve success, or meet others' expectations. However, continuing to wear a mask into one's later years can feel hollow and profoundly sad. By 65, it's essential to honor authenticity, to live in a way that aligns with who you truly are, rather than who others expect you to be. To reach the end of one's life still hiding behind a facade, no matter how successful, wealthy, or powerful, is to risk feeling isolated and unfulfilled. Money may bring comfort and luxury, but without genuine love and sincere connections, those riches feel empty. Imagine a life filled with material abundance but lacking the warmth and compassion of real relationships. It's a loneliness that money can never fill. In the years you have left, focus on connecting with people who genuinely love and support you. Value kindness in these relationships. Show appreciation to those who have helped you along the way. Repay their kindness tenfold. Acts of gratitude and reciprocity give life depth and meaning, something that superficial relationships can never provide. Living meaningfully isn't about chasing empty words, seeking validation, or pursuing fleeting glory. It's about discovering love and sincerity in the connections you choose to nurture. By 65, you've gathered a lifetime of experiences and wisdom. At this stage, Self-assurance is not about proving your capabilities, but about knowing and valuing your true strengths and being comfortable with your limitations. A greater danger than lacking ability is becoming overly confident, arrogantly assuming that you see opportunities others miss. This arrogance, however subtle, can lead to costly mistakes. Many people, after tasting modest success, fall into the trap of overestimating their insight and become too eager to venture into areas they believe offer hidden rewards. They believe their wisdom is unique, that they can outsmart others and safely pursue profits where few dare to tread. But when such risks turn to failure, the consequences can be devastating. Pouring life savings into untested ventures, assuming that your intuition will prevail, can have severe repercussions. For some, it means watching their assets disappear, undoing the work of a lifetime. For others, it brings not only financial ruin but deep regret, affecting the well-being of loved ones. These losses cut far deeper than money. They impact the very security and relationships you hold dear. It's a reminder that wisdom is not only about seeing opportunity but also about knowing when to exercise caution, especially in later years. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. The true value in life, especially after 65, lies not in accumulating wealth or chasing recognition, but in embracing sincerity, love, and humility. Appreciate the relationships that have brought warmth to your journey, those that feel real and nourishing. Live in harmony with those who love you. Invest time in people who see you for who you are, and give generously to those who have enriched your life. When you reach this stage, let life be about simplicity, honesty, and gratitude. Embrace this path, and you'll find that the richness of life far outweighs any fleeting success or glory, leading you toward a legacy of peace and fulfillment. After turning 65, it's essential to slow down and choose relationships and environments that allow you to live honestly and peacefully. In this phase, prioritizing authenticity over superficiality becomes not just desirable but necessary. By consciously stepping away from fake people and insincere places, you can discover genuine happiness, as a life led with sincerity and love is where true meaning resides. Avoid environments centered around personal gain. While they may seem enticing, these places are often filled with relentless competition, which inevitably breeds chaos and stress. In such environments, people often compete fiercely, willing to do whatever it takes, sometimes even resorting to ruthless actions to get ahead. The more people vying for these benefits, the fiercer the struggle and the higher the risks. While profits might come quickly in such places, they tend to be fleeting. Making money may seem easy in these high-stakes circles, but achieving long-term stability and building a respected position in any field is never simple. Often, one small mistake in these settings can undo years of effort, making it clear that these environments are rarely suitable for sustained success or fulfillment in the long run. For those who have reached this stage of life, it's wise to avoid places dominated by greed and cutthroat competition. Don't let the allure of short-term gains cloud your judgment. At 65 and beyond, we no longer have the boundless energy to endure stress and the resilience to withstand intense challenges. Our physical and mental capacities shift as we age, and the body's strength begins to wane. Therefore, even if an opportunity appears promising, it's crucial to weigh it carefully. The stakes are often higher now than they were in youth. A failure at this stage can impact not only your financial situation but your overall well-being. Think deeply and maintain your focus, even when faced with tempting promises. Resisting the pull toward potentially harmful places is one of the few ways to genuinely preserve your peace of mind. As we age, our physical strength and vitality naturally decline, making it vital to prioritize activities and relationships that support our well-being. Attending unnecessary parties or engaging in heavy drinking may seem harmless, but these habits can quickly take a toll on your health and lead to mental fatigue. These temporary pleasures, while enjoyable at the moment, drain your most valuable asset, your health. It's crucial to ask yourself if the relationships you feel compelled to maintain through such gatherings are truly valuable. If keeping these ties requires constant sacrifices of your time, energy, and well-being, then their worth must be questioned. At this point in life, your health and happiness should be paramount. Why sacrifice your peace and vitality for connections that don't nourish your spirit? The beauty of reaching this age is realizing that life is precious and finite, and every choice you make should serve your well-being. True relationships don't demand that you compromise your peace of mind or strain your health. Seek connections that bring genuine joy, people who respect your need for simplicity and rest, and places that welcome you as you are. Ultimately, life after 65 is about embracing the things that truly matter: health, happiness, and sincere connections. By being selective about where you invest your time and energy, you'll find that a simpler, more authentic life holds far more joy and fulfillment than a life filled with superficial pleasures or material pursuits. Our time on this earth is finite, and reaching the later years of life reminds us just how precious each moment truly is. Now that we've crossed the halfway mark of our journey, it becomes vital to savor the moments that bring real joy and purpose. Instead of chasing after temporary pleasures or maintaining shallow friendships, focus on spending time with loved ones, cherishing family bonds, and investing in work or activities that genuinely resonate with you. This period of life is not only a chance to enjoy the rewards of your lifelong efforts, but also an opportunity to live with renewed intention and grace. Take this time to nurture your health, express love to your family, and center your actions around creating lasting happiness. Don't squander these precious years on superficial indulgences or relationships that fail to nourish your spirit. Doing so only weighs down your life and robs you of the chance to experience true peace and fulfillment in these golden years. Above all, remember that true fulfillment does not come from material possessions or social accolades. It comes from how you choose to live, the relationships you cultivate, and the environments you create around yourself. When you learn to let go of people and places that don't align with your inner peace, you create space for genuine joy and serenity. Instead of forcing connections or chasing validation, focus on nurturing your abilities, and you'll find that the right relationships naturally come into your life. Regardless of age, what truly matters is approaching life with sincerity, taking responsibility for your choices, and building the value of your life through genuine effort and integrity. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Turning 65 and beyond is a powerful milestone, a time for deep reflection and clarity. With the wisdom gained for more than half a lifetime, it's essential to define your goals with intention and to dedicate your energy to the people and pursuits that truly matter. There is no longer room for trivialities or exhausting entanglements. The time for these has passed. Protect the legacy of your hard work by avoiding choices that lead you astray. Stay away from negative influences, avoid those who bring discord into your life, and align yourself with positivity and purpose. In doing so, you'll realize that nothing compares to the peace that comes from a calm, centered soul. This journey toward a meaningful life starts with a gentle shift within. Calm your mind, spend time loving and supporting your family, and, most importantly, love and care for yourself. A life of true peace and satisfaction is not about achieving more or constantly proving yourself. It's about living in alignment with your core values, creating a foundation of satisfaction and tranquility that grows from within. In the end, a fulfilled life is a simple one, where each day is a reflection of your inner peace and where the people and places around you lift your spirit rather than weigh it down. Embrace this time as an opportunity to prioritize what brings you joy, enriches your spirit, and aligns with your values. Cherish each day, surround yourself with love, and approach each experience with gratitude. By living with integrity, you will find that the later years of life hold a depth and richness that no fleeting pleasure or superficial connection could ever provide. This is your time to live with purpose, honor your journey, and embrace the serenity that comes from a life well lived. As we reach the end of this journey, take a moment to reflect on everything we've shared. Life after 65 is an opportunity to live with intention, surround ourselves with genuine connections, and find true peace within. What about this message resonates most with you? What lesson stands out that you plan to bring into your daily life? We'd love to hear from you. Please share one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on living with purpose and peace. Thank you for watching, and here's to cherishing each precious moment.